Oh yeah. Wait a minute, girl, can you slow down? Wait a minute, girl, what's the rush now? I wanna introduce myself to you. My name is one-on-one guy to prefer now. I like the way you put your fists together. I like the way you do your hair in the morning. I see why all the boys want you, girl.
How much do you look back on last year and evaluate your play in the season?
I look back on it often. You know, that's the only year I can go based off of, because I only played 1 year, regardless of, you know, the circumstances, having a rough start, whatever. I know it's so much more I can put out on the field. You know, I didn't feel like myself last year, so that's another reason why I felt like I didn't perform up to who I really am.
YouTube, what's going on? It's Juan Gotti here. We another Washington Commanders video, and in today's video, I'm coming on here with a video where we're going to be talking about running back Brian Robison and how I feel like the NFL is in trouble. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. Before we do, make sure you guys go down below, leave a like on this video, subscribe if you're new, and turn on post notifications so you get notified when I upload a video about the NFL, or in this case, our Washington Commanders. We're on the road to 6,000 subscribers, so please hit that subscribe button again if you haven't already. Thank you so much. Let's get straight into today's video. So, Brian Robison had a sit-down interview with Julie Donaldson, and there was some things said. Brian Robison basically said this. He was asked about how would he have assessed his rookie year. And as we know, the situation that happened with Brian Robison prior to the regular season starting, that has set him back. And a situation like that can typically put people in a bad state of mind. Brian Robison was not that guy. He stayed positive. I mean, you guys remember last season, he came back super fast. He was practicing, he was doing ladder drills, and we was impressed because of how quickly he recovered. You know what I'm saying? But he did say this. He said, last year, I did not feel like myself. Last year, I was just trying to get my legs under me. And this year, I'm hoping to stay healthy and come into the season healthy and really be better than what I was last year. Excuse me? You said you were trying to get your legs under yourself and you didn't feel like yourself at all last year? Hey, bruh, the NFL is in trouble, okay? Because the way Brian Robison was running last year, all right, I can only imagine how good he'll be with being 100%. If he's telling us he wasn't 100% at all last season and he didn't feel like himself last season, could y'all imagine what 100% Brian Robinson looked like? That's a 1,000-yard back right there. Okay, 15 touchdowns, right? We got Gibby, we got Robinson, we got C-Rob, man. Hey, I'm loving this running back room, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. Now, Brian Robinson said this about Eric Bieniemy. He says, what is his why? Why did you think he want to come here? And he said he want to win. He's coming from a winning organization, and he's hoping to bring that here in Washington. And we have to do our part. Okay, so with the playbook, it's not gonna be too hard. It's not gonna be too hard to learn. We just gotta, you know, get in the books and study and do our part. Julie Donaldson also asked him, how does it feel to have an offensive coordinator that played the same position as you? He loves it. Brian Robinson does, and I'm pretty sure any running back would love it, because the fact that your offensive coordinator played your position, he can not only teach you what he knows from his personal playing experience, but he can also teach you from past running backs that he worked with. Adrian Peterson, Maurice Jones-Drew, obviously last year with Sky Moore, Pacheco. Like, he worked with a ton of great running backs, bro. And he was a great running back himself at Colorado. So he is in a good space. He's in a good space, and it's great to see that. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, people are still going to point back to the incident, which I hope people can eventually stop bringing up. You know, and I understand it's still relatively new, and they'll still probably bring it up. But I just hope, like, for the sake of him, he doesn't probably want to keep hearing it, bro. He doesn't want to keep talking about what happened last year. He wants to put it behind him and move on, bro, and be the best version of himself that he could be. I'm just stuck on the fact that bro said he didn't feel like himself at all last year. Like, I understand if he would have said the first month, back, but like the whole season, and you was still playing like that. I mean, do y'all remember what he did to the Eagles? He killed the Eagles. Like, that is a back. We haven't had that kind of back, and I love Antonio Gibson, but y'all know I'm the biggest Antonio Gibson fan in this fan base. You know what I'm saying? But we haven't had a power back since, like, probably, Alfred Morris that's carrying the load. You know, he's everything that we probably wanted Darius Geist to be, but times 10. Because you remember, Geist would have been that power back for us, right? But obviously, that didn't come to fruition. So I think he is everything we wanted Geist to be, but with a way higher ceiling. Now he didn't pass that torch to C-Rod. I'm loving this running back group. What did Brian Robison rush for over nearly 800 yards or over 800 yards last year, and he missed 5 games? Bro, he's an easy 1,000-yard back. Gibby's a 1,000-yard back. You know, we got 2,000-yard backs, and I really hope that we finally use these guys together like they should be used. Scott Turner did not do a good job at using these guys together on the field at the same time. They do not need to be against each other. Again, if you're a fan of Antonio Gibson, I promise you, look at me. You can be a fan of Brian Robison too, bro. He's on our favorite team. They're both on our favorite team. So we can root for both of these guys. You do not have to pick one. Trust me. I'm loving what this energy has been brought by Eric Bieniemy. Everybody looks in tune. Everybody looks, ready to work. I said this prior to even seeing anybody prior to the draft. I said, I think the position that's going to benefit the most from Eric Bieniemy's arrival is the running back group. Antonio Gibson, Brian Robison. I said Jared Patterson, which I'm still praying to get my guy Jared Patterson a chance, man. Please. And then now you draft C-Rod. They're going to benefit so much more. Because, again, he's not just because he's a running back and he can teach them from his playing experience. He is a creative mind. So he's finally going to be able to use Antonio Gibson as the weapon. He's going to be able to give Brian Robinson his curries, and even in the backfield, he could take a couple passes. Remember when he did the Falcons game, caught the pass out the backfield, ran him over for the touchdown. B-Rob could do it all, man. And he wasn't even at 100%. That's why I'm super excited. That's why I'm so surprised. He said he wasn't at 100%, and he did not feel like himself at all last season. So what does Brian Robinson look like if he's going to be himself? That's what I'm curious about, and I cannot wait for week 1 to see that. I can't wait. Because, shoot, bro might be a juggernaut, bro. Like, bro, I don't think a lot of people understand. I know we do as fans. We get it because we watch him on a daily basis because he's on our team. But I don't think people understand how good he was last year in the 5 games he's missed. And apparently he wasn't 100%. I can't wait for him to put the league on notice, bro. I cannot wait. Whew, that's going to be exciting. B-Rob, Gibby, C-Rod, who I probably am going to say that's my favorite draft pick now. Out of all the picks, C-Rod's probably my favorite because I think he can be a really, 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 really good addition to this offense, man. He can be the new Peyton Barber, 2020 at least for this year. The short yardage guy when B-Rob needs a breather, he can come and pick up the 3rd and 2, the 2nd and 5. He could pick up 3, make it 2nd and 3rd and 2. Pick up that first down on the goal line, punch it in for 6. Like, he could be that new Peyton Barber for this year, and potentially his role can increase next year because Antonio Gibson is not under contract after this season. I hope they re-sign Gibby because I know how talented Gibby is and what he provides to this team more than just being a pure running back. But I know how the market is. I know how this business goes for running backs. If Gibby doesn't get re-signed, we got C-Rod. So I'm hoping C-Rod shows something in training camp, in the preseason, and mini camp, and all that to at least give a fan some hope of, we can move on for Gibson and not suffer too much. Now, y'all know I'm personally going to be still pissed off because I love AG, man, and he's a good player. He just hasn't had his potential tapped into yet. And it's sad that we're saying that 4 years into his career. But it's true. Scott Turner drafted him. He loved Antonio Gibson. He said he was the weapon. He did not use him like the weapon. So I'm hoping Eric Bieniemy uses Antonio Gibson like the weapon. Because if he uses him like the weapon, bro, Antonio Gibson is going to be a touchdown machine. He's going to be a fantasy lover. I don't even play fantasy football. But I'm telling you, if Eric Bieniemy gets his hands on Antonio Gibson and can use him the right way that he should have been used since coming out of Memphis, he's going to be a fan favorite amongst the whole entire league. But Brian Robison told Julie he ready, he excited, you know, he's ready to finally be healthy and contribute to this offense and be that force, be that power back, that guy that can take on three dudes at once and still move the power. B-Rob is ready to be a beast, man. And I think the NFL is in trouble because he said he did not feel like himself at all last year. Now he does. So what should we expect from Brian Robison? There you have it, though. Leave your comments and thoughts down below on this video. What do y'all expect from Brian Robison next year, or later this year, I should say, with him being 100% now and him being back to being B-Rob Jr.? Leave it down below. As always, it's been your boy Juan Gotti. Like, comment, subscribe. Hail to the Washington Commanders. We're on the road to 6,000 subscribers, so please hit that subscribe button again if you haven't already. Thank you so much. See you guys next time. I'm out. Peace. Cost me one time, that's gonna get you popped. Get you popped.